Hey guys, it's Tammy, and I'm with Mandy from Seek Emily Things, and I am part of the 12, which once again is just a symbolic number. I'm going to get into part 3. These writings are really, really good. They're really good. So I pray that you guys please just consider listening to what he's trying to say, because he truly is speaking. He truly is speaking, trying to save us, wake us up. Because the devil has done a very good job in keeping us asleep and a very good job at lying to us. We have all been wronged. We have all been wronged. So, and he is literally speaking and trying to wake us up because of what is about to come, guys. He's trying to warn us as well. So I really hope that you take it to Jesus, take it to our Father, and have him guide you. Okay? So this was posted on Mandy's page 42926, pre-introductory phase. Second phase, part 3. God's physical calendar is 1310. God's spiritual calendar is 610, and God's true Gregorian is 1114, because we all know the devil has mocked our calendars, changed the times, the dates, etc., etc. All right, so this 6/7/2025, more information was added on 4/29/26. Okay, here we go. Many of you would like an explanation on why I repeat certain things. Well, it has to do with frequencies. You see, children, frequencies are so powerful. They can make or break you. This is why it is so important for you not to indulge into everything you see for the end times, because I am unblocking your frequencies through my prophets by you listening to all of the prophets who were not chosen by me, but who are of the enemy, who he has put out there for you to watch and be confused. Not only are you bringing in confusion, you are also taking in negative frequencies, which are blocking every single thing that I have already taught you and have unblocked. This is why it's so important for you to come to me and ask me who I have chosen and who truly are my prophets, speaking all of my words, leading you all to start the end times. I'm going to make it obvious for you when the supernatural is here, because everyone prophesying in my name, when it is time for the supernatural to be here, if they are not in their glorious bodies, you need to know that I have not sent them to speak in my name. After that, if you are a prophet speaking in my name, this is your warning to come to my feet so I can make you a true prophet to work for me and not for the enemy. You see, children, the enemy knows a lot of my plans, but they are going to be forced to change their plans here soon, because my plans will be in full effect here soon. And that is because of my technology that I am now revealing to them, that I have cloaked for the end times. You see, from the very beginning, I have set all of my restrictions and guidelines up for the enemy to comply with to and from our agreements in the very beginning through extensive court paperwork in the heavens. We have made an agreement from the very beginning that they were to use the technology that I have created for the end times. And I did all of this to not only wake up my people, but also to save my people when they believe in my son, Yeshua HaMashiach, and call on him as their Savior. You see, I speak from the Father and I speak from the Son, because we are one in the Spirit. These are the mysteries I am trying to teach you, as well as trying to show you I am your Father. Why do you think Star Wars is so significant with the famous line, Luke, I am your Father? You see, everything that I have set up from the very beginning was to warn my children through entertainment by watching movies and television, so you would not be unaware of what the enemy was planning to do. Why do you think The Simpsons predict almost everything? Have y'all seen that? Because they do. I say almost because of the episodes that they have already released will be false now. That's good. That they are forced to change their plans and set that up with my cloaking technology to expose the devil's prophets. Do you think that it is a coincidence that the TV and the movies are predicting the future? I can tell you rightfully so. No, it is not. Nothing is ever a coincidence, because I am behind everything, meaning I have allowed everything to come to fruition. I use everything because at the end of the day, every single thing is my creation. That is what I am trying to get you to understand, my children. If I am the creator of everything, which I am, why do you hold on so hard to the creations that you see here in the earthly realms deemed to be evil and false? If I am the original creator who has created everything? Is it perhaps that you think because the creation doesn't suit to your liking that you deem it to be false? Because you don't understand where the true original creation comes from, and you can't see behind the mockery of the creation that was original before it became something new to mark all of my creations? You see, children, it's not that hard to think about. If you just look at it logically, you will see that every single thing around you is mine, even the mockery things that you see, because it all stems from the original creation. This is why you cannot be so quick to dismiss things that you do not understand, because the understanding comes from me when you truly get to know me. I teach you all things that men have never taught you. Trust in me, my children. I will always lead you the correct way. All I ask is a relationship with you, so I am able to teach you all of these things. But in order for me to teach you these things, you have to humble yourselves at my feet and have respect for your Creator and true reverence for me, Yeshua HaMashiach, who came in the flesh, bled, and died on the cross, and rose on the third day. So now that I have introduced myself as Yeshua HaMashiach, your Father, friend, and Creator, let's get into the nitty-gritty and let's talk about what I have personally, set up for all of you. You see, children, I do not do things on a whim. Everything is thought out perfectly beforehand, before it ever even comes into existence. And my initial thought has always been you, because all of you are my greatest creation, and I have created you all with my love. So because I have so much love for my people, I allow things to go down to try and teach you, to try and strengthen you, because I know the ending from the very beginning, and I know why. We are all here doing what we are doing to set you up for the bigger picture, and that is to help me fight the enemy. You see, children, your brothers and sisters are not the enemy. That is why it is so important for you not to judge one another, condemn one another, and keep attacking one another, because at the end of the day, you are all on the same team coming together to take down the enemy. I know you do not understand all of these things yet, but you will on my perfect timing. And this is what the great I am, is trying to show you, to get you all battle ready. I set things up to equip you and to get you battle ready. But I also throw lots of trials and testing in your way to strengthen you, so you can know the difference of my true character and my true voice. So let's talk about these things, my true character and my true voice, and let's decipher who is truly speaking my words and who is truly giving my end time plans. You see, children, I have set so many things up because I am trying to bring in the full picture of what we all actually are created for. So now you're going to see who is truly from me and who are my end time prophets, starting all of these events. And now you're going to see who has cashed out on my words and who are working for the enemy through monetization, cashing out, or monetizing for profit, little or big. The amount is no difference. It is still signing a contract with the devil, and I set all of that up in the very beginning in the heavenly courts. So if you are a prophet or a dreamer, a visionary, a person who tells any prophetic thing, but you are using the prophetic gifts to make money on any forum, gifts, monetization, whether large or small, you now just opened up yourself to the real enemy, who will also be giving you insights to your new prophetic gifts. All of that was all set up in the very beginning. This is why it is so important for you to come to me when you are working through me, and ask me beforehand if you plan to do these things using any kind of compensation, because it was all set up from the very beginning. And if you have asked me, I would have told you this to help protect you from signing a contract with the enemy. I love you, my children, and I put out these warnings to help you, not to hinder you. So now you need to realize many of you may have once spoken my words, but you are no longer receiving words from the true Father. I have now set you up to receive plans and prophetic dreams and visions from the enemy. This is why you have to recognize my test and how I sometimes put you in a role to teach my children what not to do. All of it matters whether or not you receive these things still. You need to test the spirits, because I promise you, based on what I have set up, I am not allowing the enemy to proceed with you and give you his interpretation of his plans, setting you up because you now have cashed out on my words and my prophetic gifts. And you will be going off course of the original plans that I had for you, because now the enemy, who is the false father, is showing you a set of instructions and his plans, giving you the words that I have allowed the enemy to speak to you. So I have set all of this up so you can face these trials and recognize these people, so you would be able to decipher my true character, or whether or not I am delivering these prophecies, visions, or dreams, or if I am allowing the false father to put out these things that I, your true father, am not personally giving the words to. So you see, children, everything is a test. I am setting every single thing up for you to be able to decipher whether or not it is I, Yeshua HaMashiach, speaking, or it is a false God pretending to be me, who I have not personally sent to you my end time plans. Whether or not so far this prophet has gotten every single thing correct or not, or they seem so sincere and they love me, if they are collecting any form of payment or gifts through prophetic dreams, words, and visions, I am not so lovely any longer, because now I have allowed the enemy to come in. So if you are following these people and listening to these self-made prophets, you are all collecting negative frequencies by listening to them. But I'm going to make it easy for you in the first trial and run, while we are still on the pre, to get you to recognize that not everything is from me, no matter how sincere they seem or how lovely they are. I'm going to help you know whether or not I have sent them. Here is how, so watch closely to these instructions. Stick around for part 4. Amazing. Love y'all.